Hello, this is GM Idol. First of all, we would like to sincerely thank everyone who showed great interest in and participated in this AMA. All of the questions and feedback you shared have been carefully reviewed and fully delivered to both our operations and development teams. Before going into the detailed answers, we would like to first address the key topics that many of you commonly mentioned during this AMA. We have carefully reviewed every piece of feedback related to skills that was submitted through this AMA. Today, we want to speak candidly about the current situation and the direction we plan to take moving forward based on your feedback. The development plans for the first half of 2026 have already been largely finalized, and most balanced adjustment for that period have already been completed. However, for the second half of the year, we plan to re-establish our direction by more actively reflecting both your feedback from this AMA and actual gameplay data. Some top-performing classes, including Silver Hunter, are currently under review for potential nerfs, with the goal of applying changes within the second half of the year. In particular, for Silver Hunter, we acknowledge that the efficiency related to risk was set too high at the time of release. We also recognize that the lack of timely follow-up adjustments was a clear shortcoming on our part, both in terms of balance design and responsiveness. Next, we would like to talk about the direction for buffs and rewards. Moonlord is one of the classes that has consistently received requests for improvement, and we agree that adjustments are needed. Our goal is to implement balance improvements for this class within the second half of the year. Ray Mechanic currently maintains a structure that aligns with its original concept. However, we have also received consistent feedback that the gameplay experience can feel lacking or uncomfortable in actual play situations. Based on this feedback, we are reviewing improvements with a focus on making the gameplay feel more satisfying and natural. We are also aware of the many concerns raised regarding balance for less popular classes. It is true that during the balance adjustment process, requests from classes with larger player populations tend to receive more immediate attention. To address this, we will continue closely monitoring gameplay data and work toward reducing overall damage gaps and perceived disparities between classes. We have also received many questions regarding healer and tanker classes. Healer and tanker classes serve clearly distinct and important roles, and we believe balance should not be approached simply by equalizing damage output across all classes. If necessary, we will review balance adjustments within skill structure that better align with the intended role of each class. Lastly, we would like to share our direction for future skill balance adjustments. Moving forward, we plan to place greater priority on your actual gameplay experience and needs when making balance decisions. We also want to further strengthen the process of delivering your feedback to the development team. If you submit objective feedback through one-on-one inquiries at any time, we will make sure that the voices of adventurers in Southeast Asia can be reflected more actively in future improvements. Next, we would like to address the concerns many of you raised regarding progression, structure, and RNG systems. Based on our analysis, the core issue is not simply the probability value themselves, but how those probabilities function within the overall system. Currently, high requirements, long farming periods, and the burden of repeated failure are all set at relatively high levels simultaneously. This has resulted in a structure where the rewards may not feel proportional to the effort invested, and excessive stress can accumulate during the progression process. Accordingly, rather than simply adjusting probability values, we are preparing improvements that address the overall progression structure itself. We also plan to gradually expand the application of PD system so that accumulated effort can feel more reliably rewarded over time. Regarding failure penalties, such as item destruction, we will review these mechanisms carefully and improve the overall enhancement experience in a way that reduces the burden players feel during progression. In conclusion, our goal is to restore a healthier balance between effort and reward, reduce the burden and stress associated with progression while still maintaining the value of investment. All changes will be implemented gradually and carefully. However, delivering improvements that players can genuinely feel remains our highest priority. We will also continue to share both our process and direction as transparently as possible. In addition to the topics covered here, responses to other questions submitted through this AMA will be available on the official website. Thank you.